News, rumors and opinions Wednesday the 9th of July 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR. Update as of Tuesday the 8th of July 2025. Compiled Tuesday the 8th of July 2025 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Monday the 7th of July 2025. The $4 billion strike against the Federal Reserve, QFS on Telegram. On June 4, 1963, President John F. Kennedy did what no modern president dared. He took on the Federal Reserve. With Executive Order 11110, JFK authorized the U.S. Treasury, not the Fed, to issue $4 billion in silver-backed currency. Real money. No debt. No interest. A direct threat to the private banking system that had controlled America's money supply since 1913. Less than 6 months later, JFK was dead. Kennedy's move bypassed that system completely. Treasury-issued notes backed by silver reserves meant money free from the Fed's grip. If it succeeded, other presidents would follow. The central banking monopoly would collapse. Since that day, the Fed's power has only grown. The national debt has exploded. America's middle class is drowning in loans, inflation, and generational servitude. All by design. JFK saw through the illusion. He believed in an America that controlled its own destiny, its own money, and its own future. He believed sovereignty meant economic freedom, and that freedom meant ending the Fed's reign. He paid for that belief with his life. Today, as America faces a new battle for financial liberation, Kennedy's legacy is more relevant than ever. Executive Order 11110 wasn't just a policy, it was a revolution. One that was silenced, but not erased. He warned us. He showed us the way. Now it's our move. Global currency reset. MON. The 7th of July 2025 Wolverine. I know but can't say anything. Just keep an eye on your emails. It's coming soon. Monday the 7th of July 2025 They're localizing the salary of the private sector in Iraq tomorrow, Tuesday the 8th of July. The decision will be approved for Kurdistan to start exporting oil and localize the salary of Kurdistan. Kurdistan cannot start export oil unless they RV. Saturday the 5th of July 2025 Mark Z. Two bond people had exchange appointments last Tuesday. Some historical bonds have been paying out, but not nearly in the numbers we wanted to see. Thursday the 3rd of July 2025 Bruce. Sovereign multi-billion-dollar bonds called Super Pekeli have been paying out. The Iraqi dinar has revalued again and the new rate was on the back screen of the Forex trading. 17 currencies were shown on the front screen of redemption centers, rates fluctuating in value. Redemption center leaders had a meeting on the timing for Tier 4B notification from 4 to 7 p.m. Thursday. Night the 3rd of July. Two sources over 8 redemption centers each said that everything was poised to start by Monday the 7th of July. Another source said the timeline was a MON, Tuesday, WED start for Tier 4B. Tier 4B, US, the internet group, could be notified to set appointments by the weekend, but it may not be until next week Tuesday or Wednesday the 9th of July. MNT GOAT the CBI has jumped through hoops to implement the much-needed banking reforms. And even made the switch over to digital electronic payments in record time, something they have been trying to do since Dr. Shabibi's days more than a decade ago. They needed to ditch the dollar and that too we have been waiting so impatiently to see. It's done. We are now also going to shortly see the oil and gas law in Parliament. This too is just about all done. Next the budget tables for 2025 will be passed on to Parliament. We will see all of this happen suddenly and seemingly all in a short time period. Frank 26-something is happening with a lot of currencies and it's suggestive of what Trump is doing with a lot of countries and their currencies, asking them to play fair by adjusting their exchange rate. It's getting very interesting. Credit card debt hits $1.2 trillion. When will debt bomb explode? Ted Rossman David Lynn, the 9th of July 2025. Ted Rossman, senior industry analyst at Bankrate, breaks down the growing U.S. consumer debt crisis, including the rise of credit card delinquencies and the evolving impact of buy now, pay later on credit markets. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com